Hi Aries, how's it going? This is Foxy, my old girl. Nice day out there today. A lot of the snow's melted. I did your reading the other day, but it's just not sitting well with me. I don't know, it just didn't feel right, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, so my name is Lynn, in case you're new to my channel. Or welcome back if you've been here before. Before I get started on your reading, Aries, I'm going to clear the energy of the cards, okay? So I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Awesome. Okay, so let's start here. I'm going to be using 4 different decks. So let's just do a little bit of shuffling here. I'm going to be pulling 2 oracle cards, 1 animal spirit card, and then I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. Spirit, can I have 1 oracle message from this deck, please, for Aries? What oracle message do you have for Aries today, please, Spirit? Okay, Aries, so your first card that comes out is take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. Your next message, please, Spirit, for Aries. Aries, if any of your messages repeat, I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe that Spirit really wants you to get the message when they repeat, okay? So your next oracle message, 1 oracle card from this deck, please, Spirit, from Aries. For Aries, you have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Okay, and then your animal spirit card, please, Spirit, for Aries. 1 animal message, animal spirit card. Aries, please, Spirit. Aries, please, Spirit. Okay. Then you have the oyster. Awesome. And now with this deck, we'll do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. If any of the cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. Okay, here we go. A couple more shuffles. I don't know why the reading just wasn't sitting well with me. So if you listen to it, great. Maybe you had received some messages. Okay, so 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread for Aries, please, Spirit. 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread. You have the star card first, that just came out. Then you have the Hanged Man. Then Page of Cups reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands. Page of Swords reversed. 6 of Wands. 10 of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups. And the last one is the Moon reversed. Okay, awesome. So let's get started with your first card. You have the Star card. The message on the card is, I am inspired and positive about the future. But it came out reversed, so this is a major arcana card. This is a big message. This is Aquarius energy. So when the card comes out, when the Star card comes out reversed, it's talking about letting go of doubt, trusting yourself, having faith in yourself. This is a card, when the star card is a card of hope, but when it comes out reversed, it's talking about insecurity, discouragement, faithlessness, hopelessness, despair, negativity, a lack of faith, a disconnection. Maybe you're seeking your own path in a private way without regard for the outside world. You may feel alone, withdrawn, or even resentful of outer obligations at this time. You may have recently experienced some disappointment that has caused you to turn inward. This is a necessary step, though. You need repair time, including meditation and solitary self-care, to realign yourself with your inner needs and re-energize yourself. Okay? This card could also be letting you know that signs from the universe are being overlooked. Everyday events are distracting you from your true path. So Spirit is saying they're sending you lots of signs, sending you lots of messages, but you're overlooking them. That you're not receiving them because you're very busy with and distracted with your everyday life. Okay, but this distraction, it's you're not able to see your true path because of it. So I want to go do this card now. Okay, your first oracle card. It's saying that you need to take a break. Okay, life's work, not a season. Time to get off the treadmill. Okay, it's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, to take a moment from your busy schedule, to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you've created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing, to be in the moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind, body, and spirit, to recalibrate, appreciate, and celebrate, to decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you're not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. Spirit saying you did it. Now it's time to enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Maybe go on a vacation, book a massage, take a long walk in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Spirit wants you to take a break and a breath. Okay? This basically the same as what the star card is telling you to do. Take a little rest so you can receive the messages that Spirit is trying to give you. Okay? You need repair time, including meditation and solitary self-care, to realign yourself with your inner needs and re-energize yourself. So that's your current situation. Then your next card is the Hanged Man. This card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation. This is another major arcana card. The message on this card is, I can see this situation another way. Spirit is wanting you to have a new perspective on your situation. You may feel in limbo as you wait for events to speed up or for others to make a move. This card is asking you to make the most of the impasse and see your situation from another angle. This card could also be asking you to consider a compromise as a way forward. This card is talking about meditation, spiritual awareness, and spiritual initiation, but because it's in the challenge position, I think Spirit is saying you're not taking enough time out for yourself to meditate, okay? Or it's literally saying, look at the situation from a different perspective. This is a card that talks about pausing or having patience. It's telling you to surrender, to let go. You have the wisdom, the foresight, start planning, start strategizing, have a new perspective. This is a lack of direction. This is a card of release again, uncertainty, contemplation. So this card could represent sacrifice. You may be asked to give up something for the sake of something or someone else. This card could indicate a need for a change in thinking or a new point of view. Or it can be a more spiritual activity, one where you give up something of yourself to gain spiritual wisdom. It could be talking about a time of suspension where you should do nothing at all. Pause. Surrender. This card is saying eventually you will gain in your situation. You're suspended between the past and the future. A new direction for your life is in the making. Look at things from a different perspective and make necessary adjustments. The good news is there's no hurry. Take your time and make the right decisions about where you truly want to take your life. Really pay attention to your inner voice and be prepared to dance to a different drummer if need be. There is a need to develop the inner self when this card comes out. You might need to reevaluate what is and what is not important to you. I would make a note of that, Aries. You may need to reevaluate what is and what is not important to you. It may be difficult to let go of old patterns, a relationship, a job, a worldview, a lifestyle, but letting go is essential to your continued growth. This is a card of self-sacrifice and martyrdom, but it's a voluntary surrender to the process of achieving enlightenment. It may require you giving up superficial pleasures and trivial activities in pursuit of a more spiritual way of life. You may feel called to follow a less materialistic way of life. You are ready for whatever personal sacrifice is needed. You may need to pause momentarily and suspend ordinary activities to more clearly see your spiritual path. I would make a note of that, Aries, okay? Because they're telling you to take a break, take a rest, take a breather. Spirit saying pause for a minute, suspend your ordinary activities so you can clearly see your spiritual path, where you're supposed to go, okay? Your third card is the Page of Cups reversed. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. The Page of Cups is represented by Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This card talks about, again, it's talking about insecurity. feeling insecure, emotionally vulnerable. Could be emotional immaturity, disappointment. So they're already talking about disappointment again. Doubting yourself, doubting your intuition. Do not doubt your intuition, Aries. You are right. You're neglecting your inner child. This is a card of having a new idea, escapism, creative blocks. This can be male or female in a general reading like this. This card shows a fishy situation, something you should look at carefully. If this card represents a person, deceit may be involved, flattery for gain, or secrecies in matters of the heart. Someone may be trying to seduce you, and you are blinded to the falseness of their intentions, or you may be playing the role of the seducer, toying with someone's emotions. If so, take care, because you might get hurt yourself. The Page of Cups reversed can represent someone who's overly sensitive, whose feelings get hurt at the drop of a hat, or a very moody person who has no appropriate outlet for those strong feelings. Okay, so if someone who is emotionally vulnerable, insecure, disappointment, there's an imbalance of emotions, someone is doubting their intuition, this is either you or someone in your life, Aries. Then your fourth card is the Six of Pentacles that came out reversed. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This is a card of Taurus. So this card is talking about self-care again. You need to make sure you're really focusing on yourself and taking care of yourself at this time. Okay? They keep talking about it. You need to take a break. You need to take a breather. You need to recoup after a period of loss and confusion. You want to help others, but you don't have the means, and that makes you unhappy. You may be required to find a lifestyle that will create a sense of security for you so that you can find peace of mind. This is a card of Taurus energy. This is a card that talks about strings attached gifts, stinginess, inequality, one-sided charity, abuse of generosity. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. Your immediate future card, what's likely to happen next in your life, is the King of Wands. The message on the card is, I am successful in all I do. Okay? So Spirit is saying you are successful in all you do, Aries. This is a card of ambition, inspiration, and success. This king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. This card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message here is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. This card often comes up to show success in business and projects and a positive outlook in finances and love. So that's what you can expect in your near future with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Leo energy. He stands male or female in a general reading. He is someone who is intuitive, decisive, active, inspirational, is a natural born leader, can see the big picture of any situation, is experienced, This is a card that talks about overcoming challenges, taking control, being bold, making daring decisions. This is a leadership card, has a vision, very optimistic, an entrepreneur, very honorable. So just however that resonates with you. The king represents a man of status and wealth, an influential and independent person who helps those he cares about. He may be a boss, mentor, senior business partner, or advisor. You can rely on his honesty, intelligence, loyalty, and fair-mindedness, and you are sure to get good advice from him. This card could also refer to a situation which is exactly as it appears to be, with no hint of deception. This card could be letting you know, Aries, that good fortune is coming your way, perhaps in the form of unexpected help or advice, good news, a promotion, or an inheritance. So that's exciting to look forward to. Then your sixth card is a Page of Swords reversed. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is a card about gossip. The Page of Swords is gossipy. This is a card talking about deception again, manipulation. The Page of Swords is someone who's all talk, scatterbrained, cynical, sarcastic, all talk, no action. This is a card about haphazard action. Self-expression is needed. There may be a lack of planning. This page is having trouble getting it together. Although this young person is attractive and charming, eager, confident, clever, active, they aren't strictly on the right track. This page could represent someone who's sponging off others, maybe their parents or friends, or it could indicate someone who is bad-tempered or capable of spiteful action. Insecurity lies at the root of this person's actions. I would make a note of that for sure, because I keep talking about insecurity lies at the root of this person's actions. I'm just making a note of this myself. Okay. This page wants to know it all, but is more interested in knowing things that they shouldn't know, or that others would rather they not know. The Page of Swords reversed is not likely to keep any secrets either, no matter how much they promise to. Your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Six of Wands. I am proud of what I achieve and accept my rewards is the message on the card. This is a card of Leo. Victory, success, public reward, making progress, praise, self-confidence, victory, triumph, recognition. This is a card of leadership again, Aries. That's just foxy. Fortune, receiving great news again. I do think you're going to receive some type of news for sure, because you have the pages, 2 pages in your reading, and they represent messengers giving messages. Okay, so look out for that. Be open to that. Your self-image card is all about success and acknowledgement. This victorious 6 sees you being greatly appreciated for all your efforts, so you can enjoy the feeling of pride in accomplishment. You have directed your energy, time, and passion well. You may also receive a gift or reward, such as a certificate, trophy, or other token of public appreciation. This card could indicate examinations and tests success. If you have a question, Aries, a yes or no question in your mind right now, the answer is yes. Spirit is saying. If that resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, then just ignore it. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. Whatever you've set your hand to will prosper, and you will be happy with the results. You'll be happy with your success. It will be personally satisfying, but it will also be crowned with public recognition in some form. And the acknowledgement will make this moment even sweeter. Victory. You have overcome or conquered the opposition. Your past self-doubt has been resolved, and you're in the process of winning some significant battles. You can expect to succeed and have your desires manifested. Gifts may be received, awards and recognition won. This card represents triumphing over adversity. It indicates good news and success. You've met the challenges to your position, work, or reputation and have come through with flying colors. So well done, Aries. Then your 8th card is a 10 of Cups reversed. This card represents your environment or how others see you and your situation. This is a card of Pisces. So the 10 of Cups reversed in this is your environment card or how others see you. This card talks about domestic conflict, an unhappy home, a separation of some sort, a broken family, domestic disharmony, a disconnection again, isolation, struggling relationships, misaligned values, delays and obstacles block the happiness that you long for, but circumstances beyond your control may be the cause. And at the moment, there's nothing you can do but to keep a positive attitude. Okay, that's the Hanged Man message, the second card that you got today in your challenge position about just surrendering, sacrificing, pausing. Just keep a positive attitude. Hold tight and wait for things to change because they are going to change. Okay? This card warns that all is not well. Something or someone is disrupting the happy home, or an important component to your family life is missing. And then you have the Ace of Cups, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. The message on the card is welcome new love and trust what it brings. Aces represent new beginnings. So the Ace of Cups reveals or heralds a new relationship or project that brings an outpouring of love and emotion. This is an intense time as your heart overflows, and you may feel overwhelmed at times as you enter into a deep bond or respond intensively to whatever you fall in love with, whether a partner, a child, or a new creative project. This card could represent pregnancy and fertility, so you may be hoping for that. This card could indicate future parenthood. So if you're hoping for that, that's exciting. This is a good sign. The Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is a card that talks about love, having an emotional awakening, abundance, happiness, creativity. This is a card of the fertility, emotional expression, again, telling you to express yourself. Make sure you're expressing yourself emotionally. You may have new feelings for someone. This is a card of spirituality. Again, a new relationship. It's a gift of love from the universe, a new love or a one-on-one relationship of any kind. Previously unfelt emotions come into play now, perhaps as a result of seeing a relationship in a new way. And again, this could be the birth of a child or an idea. This is a gift of love, either personal or spiritual, from the universe. Just embrace the moment and use the energy for the start of something wonderful. That's exciting. Let's do your empathy card here. So you got, for your second oracle card, you got empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. This is probably has to do with your Hanged Man card again. Same thing, look at the situation from another way. So you don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong, but you are missing an important part of the equation: the other person's history and personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Aries, your job is not to judge. Your job is to love and understand. Okay, so basically Spirit is saying, I think whatever your situation is in your life right now, whatever you're dealing with or whoever you're dealing with, just have compassion and empathy for them or for yourself, or both, okay? I think it's like, I really, 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 really admire people who don't judge. I think it's such an awesome characteristic to have. I know I have friends that I know people that I never hear them judging people, and I admire it so much. But Spirit is saying, maybe for example, you're dealing with someone in your life or there's a situation in your life that you're having struggles with, but Spirit's saying don't judge them and have empathy, because you don't know, there's something you don't know, like you don't know what they've been through in their life. Maybe you know some of it, but maybe you don't know all of it, and you need to have empathy, okay? Because I feel like there's things you probably aren't aware of what they've gone through in their life. So don't judge them. And then your next card is your animal spirit card. Just have empathy. Your next card is the oyster card. This is your animal spirit card right over here. Be patient. The oyster energy is all about patience. Oysters' personalities are secret keepers, and they're hiding their inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster card appears in a reading, Aries, it's important for you to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see it. Share it with me. I would love to hear about that. If you could leave me a comment, I would love to hear that. When you are in balance, Aries, you feel blessed, you are generous, and you are masterful. But when you are out of balance, you become reluctant, gripping, and you clam up. So if you ever feel like your energy is out of balance, Spirit is saying, share something about yourself. Share something. That'll bring you back into balance. Okay? You got to see a situation or in a different way. There's a situation in your life, you have to look at it the way someone is acting or something. You have to look at it from a different perspective. Then your next card is, your last card is your 10th card. You got the Moon card, came out reversed. This card represents your future, if all is to remain as is. This is a card of Pisces. Reverse, this card is saying that there's some self-deception going on. There's some repressed emotions going on. Some type of deception again. They're talking about this. There's anxiety. There's confusion. Spirit saying release your fear. This is a card of fear and misinterpretation. Maybe you've misinterpreted something. There's a misunderstanding here. You're feeling confused, inner confusion. You need understanding. There's repressed emotion. Your soul is calling for help, trying to get your attention. That's why they want you to take a break. Do some meditation. You have been ignoring your lunar needs, your self-nurturance, your artistic expression and receptivity. The demands of the day, the masculine side, are overwhelming you, and you need time out to reconnect with your feminine side. You've allowed the pressures of the outside world to throw you out of balance, and you feel disconnected from your true self. Again, Aries, Spirit is saying it's time to rest and reflect. Okay, you need to take a time out. You need to take a break. The Moon card reversed warns of deceptions, dangerous emotional swings, and giving in to fears. So Spirit is saying tread carefully. Okay, so that's your reading. Hopefully that resonates more with you than the other one I did. I deleted it because I didn't feel good about the energy. If this resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and listening to these messages from Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages to you as well. And if you would like your own private reading, I will leave my email under the video and we can discuss that and book something for you. That'd be great. Have an awesome day. Hugs, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye, Aries.